Well, the first reading of a proposed agenda item at last night's Spokane City Council has raised concerns of job cuts in the Spokane Police Department. The proposal would remove some leadership positions.
Now, City Council President Brian Begg says no one's actually at risk of becoming unemployed with this. So tonight, our Ian Smay verifies. Ian?
The resolution in question deals with how 8 jobs within the police department are filled. Currently, the police department has 10 jobs that are considered exempt from the city's civil service system. This resolution would lower that number down to 2. And there are concerns that the people in some of those jobs could find themselves unemployed if the ordinance passes. We set out to verify, will a proposed city council resolution result in 3 leaders in the Spokane Police Department losing their jobs? Our sources are City Council President Brian Beggs, who proposed the resolution, City Spokesperson Brian Coddington, and Spokane Assistant Police Chief Justin Lundgren. Coddington and Lundgren both said there were concerns about the language in the resolution leading to 3 people, Police Business Services Director Jennifer Hammond, Director of Strategic Initiatives Jackie McConnell, and Deputy Director of Records and Evidence Gary Redden possibly losing their jobs. According to Beggs, the wording in the resolution was changed on Monday to ensure no one will lose their job.
We put language to make it absolutely crystal clear that these people are no risk of losing their jobs or having to apply for civil service. But once they're no longer at the city, their replacements will.
The resolution will lower the number of exempt jobs from 10 to 2 in the police department. Exempt jobs means people are appointed to the positions. If passed, the jobs would become part of the city's civil services system, which uses testing to narrow down candidate pools to the most qualified applicants. According to Beggs, the new language in the resolution would make it so the change doesn't apply to people already filling the affected positions. But losing current employees isn't the only concern for police leaders.
When you have a niche position where there's a very small amount of people who are qualified, having that flexibility to go out and get that one person that's going to make the best contribution to the department is really important.
Beggs said Police Chief Craig Meidel would still have the option to choose from the top 10 candidates or a list of anyone who meets minimum requirements for some positions. But Coddington says there are concerns with the tests for certain positions.
The bigger issue is the flexibility to be able to hire a team around, in this case, the police chief that represents the police chief, that brings emotional intelligence, that brings a different degree of support and perspective and knowledge that you can't necessarily test for on a written examination.
We can verify that no, some Spokane police employees are not at risk of losing their jobs if a city council resolution is passed, but police leaders are still concerned about the change. Beggs said the main goal of the resolution is to bring the police department in compliance with the city regulation that only allows for departments to have 2 exempt positions. Coddington said the city views the regulation as only applying to the city's fire department, not the police department. Beggs also said making those positions a part of the civil services system would provide the employees with similar protections as officers in the police union. With your Verify, I'm Ian Smay.